A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. We are building up to the India versus Australia ODI, but before that, we will be giving you all the latest news headlines that's doing the rounds in the sporting world. Now, India and Australia are going to have a practice session today, the final practice session before the start of the first ODI against each other at Perth. Now, the captains will come for the press conference most likely, and it will be very interesting to see what Shubman Gill says and what Mitchell Marsh also says. So, India versus Australia, the practice session's happening, but we are also building up for the first ODI. Remember, Rohit and Virat, everybody had an extended net session yesterday. Even on the first day when they arrived, they had some practice. Today, whether will they come for practice and all the other things, that remains to be seen. So, Rohit and Virat have had 2 days of intense practice. Today, just ahead of the India versus Australia ODI series, we could have the captain speaking in the press conference. But there is very disturbing news that has come because the Pakistan-Afghanistan war has apparently escalated. And yesterday in an airstrike, 3 Afghanistan cricketers, local cricketers, were killed. And because of that, Afghanistan Cricket Board, in a lengthy statement that they have released on social media, have decided to withdraw from the Pakistan-Sri Lanka tri-series that's going to be played in Pakistan. Remember, there was a tri-series that was scheduled to be held from November 17th onwards, but now the backup plan, what the Pakistan Cricket Board is going to do, no one is aware of it. But this latest airstrike confirms the deteriorating relationship that is there between Afghanistan and Pakistan, and 3 Afghan cricketers dying. It is really a sad day for a lot of people, and a lot of people have condemned that, and that is why Pakistan, they will never learn, they will always escalate things, and that is why now not just do they have poor relations with India, ironically they have poor relations even with Afghanistan as well. So that is why Pakistan at this point are only escalating the situation here. They are not learning at all. Now, as far as the Women's World Cup is concerned, South Africa in a rain-impacted match managed to beat Sri Lanka by 10 wickets, and that is why they are one step closer to ensuring that they reach the podium, and they are in the semi-final race as well. They are only 1 point behind Australia. But today, New Zealand versus Pakistan is going to be incredibly important because that's also happening in Colombo. The rain is also going to play a part in that. If the game is washed out, then it is advantage India. If New Zealand beat Pakistan, then India will slip outside of the top 4. And that is why India needs a no result before their game against England tomorrow. So this is going to be very interesting. And talking about other cricket, yes, India versus Australia is dominating, but yes, New Zealand, England will also take place. Trans-Tasman, that is there. So that is why it is going to be a very interesting white ball series between England and New Zealand at this point in time. Now, when you have to look at other sports, today is the final of the Sultan Johor Hockey Cup between India and Australia. Remember, India have had a great run. They have lost only 1 game, but that 1 game loss came against Australia. So that's why this is going to be very interesting as to how this pans out. As far as the Denmark Open badminton is concerned, unfortunately, Lakshya Sen crashed out, and the only Indian hopes that is there is Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty. Mostly in the afternoon today by 3 or 4 o'clock, you will see them in action against the Japanese duo. Let's see whether Sachi can reach the final and end their barren run that has been there in 2025. On the other hand, in the World Badminton, Mixed Badminton World Junior Championships, Tanvi has assured India of a medal. Unnati Huda has unfortunately crashed out, and that is why after 17 long years, they have finally managed, India has managed to get 1 badminton medal at least. So Tanvi, congratulations to her that she's managed to get the medal. On the other hand, there is plenty of good news in the world of football because the India women's team, be the senior or the under 23, they have now managed to make it to the Asian Cup. And where men's football is taking a big hit, the women's team are doing incredibly well at this point. So congratulations to them as well. So thank you so much folks for joining us for this morning wrap. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.